So you're moving to Perry, Georgia, and you want to buy a new construction house in a new construction neighborhood? Why? Now, the Perry is famous for its small town mentality and its historical background. So when you come to Perry, you're going to be falling in love with the nostalgia, with the history, with the elegance, and the charm of the old Southern style houses. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 new construction neighborhoods in Perry so you can decide whether you want one of these things or you want to go with the historical stuff.
Now this subdivision is Tiffany South, where the builder is Homes by Jeff. Now these are all brick houses on slab foundations. Now what are you supposed to feed your pet termites? Now the Tiffany South subdivision in Perry has got lots between 0.3 and 0.4 acres, which I think is a waste of a perfectly good pecan field. The houses are between 1,700 and 2,100 square feet. And again, they're all bricks, poor termites. And the floor plans run between 3 and 4 bedrooms and 2 to 2.5 bathrooms. Now if you go inside, these houses have got a split floor plan to keep the rugrats on one side and the parents on the other. Granite countertops, ceramic in the bathrooms and some of the showers, and either LVP or ceramic tile flooring. And look at them adding a classic touch with the coffered ceilings and real brick fireplace. If you bought a historical house, you'd have the real thing. Now if we go across Kings Chapel Road to the Orchard subdivision, again in Perry, you'll notice these are a little bit more like a historical house. But wait, that's not wood siding, that's cement board. And some of them have brick front faces. I guess they couldn't figure out which one to use, so they just used both. Now these lots are divided into 0.3 and 0.4 acres. Again, a waste of a perfectly good pecan field. The floor plans look like they're between 1,700 and 2,100 square feet. 1-story and 2-story models to choose from. And then of course they've got the exterior lap board and lap joint with the brick front faces on some of them. And all these models are either 3 and 4 bedroom or 2 and 2.5 bath. Now these floor plans also feature an office space, open floor plan, and some of them on the first floor have the oversized windows for more natural light in the living room area. The flooring is either LVP or carpet on the second floors if you have a 2-story. And then of course the granite countertops with the island. And if you got a 2-story, you've also got a loft sitting area upstairs to get away from everybody. And if you buy one of the lots near the retention pond, you'll have a place to put your catfish. Residential houses are not the only new construction in Perry. There's a lot of new commercial buildings that are popping up around Perry on the 341 bypass, starting a lot of new businesses. Now let's run over to the next subdivision. Highland Park subdivision in Perry is built by Bowen Homebuilders right off of the Perry Parkway. Now these lots are averaging about half an acre. The houses floor plans are about 1,800 to 2,200 square feet depending on the model. And again, these are all brick, poor termites. We had 2-car garage, granite countertops, mudroom off the 2-car garage, and of course a split floor plan to keep the kids on one side and the parents on the other. Some have an office by the front door, and then the tile bathrooms and walk-in closets. Even the ceramic tile showers have a little bench seat. What, they think I can't stand up or something? Well shoot, here's another new construction neighborhood in Perry. This is Langston Place, built by My Home Communities off of Langston Road and Rippling Waterway. Now the lots for these houses are 0.18 to 0.2 acres. I guess some people just don't like you doing yard work like I do, mending fences and cutting tree limbs. Now these houses are 3 and 4 bedrooms, 2 to 2.5 bath, and the exteriors are lap board and lap joint, and some have stone veneer. I guess they couldn't make up their mind either, so they used all of it. Inside, these new construction houses have got the LVP flooring, granite countertops, and even those fancy ceramic showers with the bench seats like you're going to sit down in a shower. And if you got any guests sleeping over, the walk-in closet is big enough to hold a full-size bed. No sleeping in the bathtub for them. Hold on, where are you going? I know you want to go look at those historical houses, but I've got one more new construction neighborhood to show you. Sugar Creek Subdivision, built by Calmar Homes, another one off of Langston Road. So let's go in and take a look. The Sugar Creek subdivision is broken up into 0.2 acre lots. Of course, that's not much room to run the tractor. They got cement board exterior siding of lap board and lap joint designs. And I thought this neighborhood was almost done, but surprise, looky back here in the back, they've got a whole nother section with a 4-car garage, and we're still building on. Tell me where that song came from. But as for the current inventory, the models in this neighborhood at Sugar Creek are 3 and 4 bedrooms, 2 to 2.5 bath, and 1,700 to 2,000 square feet. Now these houses are featuring the LVP flooring, carpets in the bedrooms, ceiling fans in the bedroom, ain't that fancy, and the granite countertops, and even a real fireplace. And look at this one with the epoxy paint on the garage floor to keep you from slipping. Ain't that nice?
All right, so you guys have done wore me out looking at all this new construction neighborhood, so let's run into town and grab a bite to eat. So if you're gonna be moving to Perry, you're gonna be getting into some country cooking, and there's no better sample for that than the Oil Lamp. So come on in and I'll show you.
The Oil Lamp is a local cafeteria style restaurant where all the hungry folks go off of Courtney Hodges Boulevard. As you can see, they got all the southern love that you could stand with the roast beef and the fried chicken and fish and collard greens and everything the South is made famous for.
All right, guys, so those are the new construction neighborhoods in Perry, Georgia. And of course, we didn't get to all of them, but you don't want one of those new construction houses, do you? So, well, when you get here or before you get here, reach out to me and we'll get you lined up with these new construction houses and pick one that best fits your needs. And I'll talk to you on the next video.